A 10. Oh, I am Sergeant Enforcer, and I would like to wish everybody here a happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. One thing I enjoy about Halloween is it means that in a couple of days, come Tuesday night, all these political commercials will finally come to an end. I get really tired of political commercials. It's blabbing, 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 blabbing. You know, I don't know. Maybe I can't speak for everybody, but I've never gone into a voting booth going eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I've always known, usually by about May, who I'm going to vote for. And then, even if both parties have a tremendous amount of candidates, by the time they have it narrowed down to 2, however long that takes, I know which one I'd vote for. I don't think I've ever really had to think about that for very long. So, I don't know. I guess what that is it's a last push to try to get whoever hasn't voted or whoever is registered to vote but doesn't vote every year. Some people only vote in presidential elections. Some people only vote if they know the candidates, whatever the case might be. I vote in every election every year. There have been times, if I didn't like either candidate, I skipped that seat, but I usually don't because I think that what happens is you just have to try to decide who's the lesser of two evils. Because if you don't vote at all, you seem a little more lost. If you vote for one, then you could follow that candidate a little bit, see if he or she represents you during the time they're in office. At least that's what I do. But most of the time I know quite a while in advance who I'm going to vote for. I'm not real excited about too many elections. There's usually not a bunch of good choices. It's usually which one sucks the least. That's at least how I view it. But I think what they do is when they put on that blitz period, which is like the last 2 weeks before election, there's only a small handful of undecideds. And there's only a handful of people who might be registered to vote that don't vote, and that's who they're looking for. Because there's a certain amount of people that are already voting for one person or the other, and they're not moving. You can only move the undecided, or you can maybe move the people who weren't going to vote. And if it's a horse race, you might be able to swing it that way. If it's a 10 or 15 point spread, it wouldn't even matter. At least that's how I see it. All right, well, happy Halloween, everyone.